You made it to Sunday. I need you to actually hear that. Not as a pleasantry, not as filler. You made it through another week of noise, of obligation, of the quiet, relentless war inside your own mind. That is not nothing. I know what your week looked like. The conversations that cost you more than you were compensated for. The thoughts that arrived at 3 a.m. like uninvited guests who never learned to leave. The moments you smiled when everything in you wanted to scream. The moments you stayed when every nerve in your body was already gone. You held it together, not because you're strong, because you had no other choice. And somewhere in all that holding, you forgot something important. You forgot that the world, the real world, not the algorithm, not the news cycle, not the inbox. The real world is in love with you. The sunrise didn't check your productivity score before it arrived this morning. The air didn't ask for your credentials before it filled your lungs. The ocean doesn't care how many followers you have. It just keeps coming for you, whether you've earned it or not. That is the universe's transmission to you, not the notifications engineered to keep you anxious, not the comparison that arrives disguised as inspiration, not the never enough voice that sounds exactly like your own. The real message, the one beneath the noise, is this. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not the sum of your worst week. You are a nervous system that has been under siege. And you are still here. Marcus Aurelius didn't write the Meditations on a throne. He wrote them in a military tent, surrounded by war, by plague, by political betrayal from men he trusted. And in the middle of all of it, he wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." He wasn't telling you to suppress the pain. He wasn't handing you a quote to post. He was telling you something surgical. The pain is real. The siege is real. The exhaustion you are carrying right now deeply, uncomfortably real. But you, the observer behind the storm, you are untouched. That distinction between what happens to you and what is you, that is not philosophy. That is neuroscience. That is the lever we pull at the Stoic quotient. So here is your Sunday assignment. Not a drill, not a protocol, not a productivity task. Just this. For 60 seconds after this video ends, don't scroll, don't respond, don't optimize. Just exist. Let the nervous system remember what it feels like to not be in danger. Because Stoicism 2.0 is not only about going to war with the system. It's about knowing with precision when to lay the sword down. The Spartans didn't train 365 days without rest. Seneca wrote, "It is not that I am brave. It is that I know when the battle is inside me." Rest is the protocol today. Stillness is the strength. And here's what we need from you. Not your watch time, not your engagement metric. This, drop one word in the comments. Just one. The word that describes what you carried this week. Not an essay, not an explanation. Just the word. We read every single one. Because that word tells us where the leak is. And we build the blueprint from the leak. If this week bent something in you, or cracked something you didn't know was already fractured, send us a comment for a free nervous system audit. 3 minutes. No cost. We diagnose the leak. You decide if you want the blueprint to seal it. Rest now. The war starts again tomorrow.